Islam. I'm at Burger King. I just coughed twice. Um, it was a forced cough. You know how, like I speak of unclean spirits, or like they force engage to cough, make you cough. And so I just did it twice. Ooh, my hair. So I did it once earlier, but I didn't have on my mask. Phyllis just told me to go on break, so I went on break. I went on break at about 2:15, and so let me see, it is now. Hold on, this is the time. So I know that coughing is a a sign. When people start coughing, people say that is connected to the COVID-19 virus. But one of the things that I think many people connect and don't say, but I think in time, is definitely how unclean spirits that have viruses, that is connected to viruses, or our viruses, can cause you to cough. Just coughing once or twice out of the blue. This is how you know it's a manipulated cough. And so what can happen is, in reference to spirituality, it is December the 18th, 2021. I'm just gonna say, imagine this. My Moorish American Nation and family, Sheet and Wayne Bay. A government putting spirits upon individuals who are so that can cause you to be sick and cough. I've said this before. So if you are being invaded, where your body sheath is being invaded by spirits, unclean spirits that can cause you to cough, and the hospitals, and this is in reference to the medical system. So if the medical system is corrupt, not all hospitals are corrupt. Some medical systems are definitely for healing, but some are not. Some are definitely for profit. The banks control them, and they need bodies. They need bodies. They need money. In fact, a reporter did a special report on hospitals diagnosing people. Well, what would happen is the loved ones would get the birth certificate. The death certificate. The death certificate would state that the patient died from COVID-19, but they were told in a print somewhere, but they were told that the patient died from cancer or whatever. And so what the special report was with the reporter was that that these hospitals were getting funded extra money for however many patients that they diagnosed with COVID-19, with the coronavirus. And so they would get some type of payment, stimulus pay, whatever. So that was the special report done by a reporter. So now taking a different level. So if now that right there opens the door to corruption. If they give money for every time a person, you wouldn't think it would be corruption, because if you're relying on the hospitals to be just in their diagnosis, then that's and there's not a lot of the corruption, people unlawful, then that's different. But when you are, I think that's what's going on. But I think when you are among a world where there's so much corruption, unlawful behavior, not only that, when you are among a unclean spirits, that people don't know how to verbalize or articulate, because of it has been such a hush hush, or they're afraid to Islam. So then that's the part that which is corrupt and unclean, it leaves room for them to continue to behave as like an animal. behave in a criminal way, behave in a manner that would be considered unjust when people do not talk about it. Okay, but when it's spoke about, okay, and it's brought to light, can't say everyone will stop, but definitely just to have that in the universe, have the spirit of truth in the universe of what's going on, is a powerful thing. But when you don't say nothing, you stay quiet, and you know that there's some form of corruption going on in reference to health, then that's the issue. So what happened is this reporter went undercover. I guess somehow she did a special report, and people were saying on the death certificates, we were told, and it shows cancer, whatever. Our patient, our loved one died from this, died from that, was diagnosed with this, but there's COVID-19. We weren't told that they had COVID-19. Coronavirus. So in reference, so I was like, imagine, a government who wants to who creates a reason through a fallacy of reality. A fallacy of reality in reference to why they may use unclean spirits to cause sickness. So the fallacy of reality could be, say someone